this parsha we read the four Lashonos of Geula, the famous words that HaKadosh Baruch Hu promised Moshe to tell Klal Yisrael, V'hitzeisi, v'yitzalti, v'ga'alti, v'lakachti. And these are the reasons why we have the 4 cups of wine on during the Seder, is corresponds to these 4 Lashonos of Geula. What are the 4 Lashonos? V'hitzeisi, I will take you out, v'yitzalti, I will save you, v'ga'alti, I will redeem you, and then v'lakachti, I will take you to me. I will bring you close to me. V'lakachti eschem li la'am. So it's clear the word v'lakachti, I will make you into my nation, is referring to the period after Yetzias Mitzrayim, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us the Torah and calls us the Am Hashem, makes us into the Am Yisrael, Klal Yisrael, with Kabbalas HaTorah. And the first 3 Lashonos, V'yitzeisi, V'yitzalti, and V'ga'alti, are all referring to the actual Yetzias Mitzrayim. Rav Hirsch points out very, 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 very beautifully that when HaKadosh Baruch Hu promised Avraham Avinu that the descendants of Avraham Avinu would be avodim, they would be in Golus, he also used 3 different words. He used the words ki ger yezarachem, you will be a ger, and then it says va'avodum, you will serve them as servants, ve'inu yeschem, and they will persecute you, them, the Egyptians, the nation under which you will be avodim, they will also persecute you. And Rav Hirsch points out that these are 3 steps, three steps of the suffering of Klal Yisrael in Mitzrayim. It didn't happen all at once. At first, the nations of the world, when they bring Klal Yisrael and they put them into, when we're suffering in the Gullus under nations of the world, in our case the Egyptians, the first thing is ger. You're a ger. You're a stranger in this land. You don't have rights. You don't have citizenship rights. You don't have residency rights. You're a ger. You're not a person that can rely on the state standing up for you, or somebody else standing up for you. Like Rav Hirsch says later on in the Torah, when we talk about different types of Yidden, we talk about the ger that doesn't have a goyel, ki ein le goyel. There's nobody that he can rely on to be a goyel for him. We have a HaKadosh Baruch Hu only to be our goyel, but a ger feels that he's a stranger. And then we have avodim. The next step is that they put you under servitude. You're now a servant. You're not a free person. You don't have freedom of movement. You don't have freedom to do what you want, to go where you want. That's v'avodim. But it doesn't mean that you're suffering. It means that you have to work. Every worker has his responsibilities. Sometimes a person is working and everything's fine. No, then there's going to be v'ino yoisam, and then they're going to be under the persecution of the Egyptians, not only under the servitude, but the persecution. These are the 3 Lashonos, v'hitzeisi, v'yitzalti, v'ga'alti, which are corresponding to these 3 things. At first, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, v'hitzeiti mitachas sivlos Mitzrayim, you will stop suffering. Like we know, when the Makkah started, when the plague starts, and then they stopped serving, they stopped doing the work, the hard labor that they were, the forced labor that they were, slave labor that they were forced to do. And then v'hitzalti me'avoidosam, you are no longer slaves. That's the second level. And then v'ga'alti eschem, I will be your goyel. You can rely on me. You don't have to worry ever again of being a ger without any rights, without anybody to worry about. We have HaKadosh Baruch Hu v'ga'alti. Right after that, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, you think that I did this just so you should be free and leave Mitzrayim and wander in the midbar? No, v'lakachti eschem, right away HaKadosh Baruch Hu adds the 4th lashon, v'lakachti eschem. The geula is not complete until HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us the Torah and takes us completely as the nation of Hashem. This is what we read every year when we read this parsha, Vaera, and this is what we go through, the experience of Yetzias Mitzrayim. The 4 Lashonos is what we go through every time we sit at the Pesach Seder and we recount and we relive the experience of Yetzias Mitzrayim. What we're doing is we're going through all of these levels of Geula right up to the Geula of V'lakachti, the 4 Lashonos, V'yitzeisi, V'yitzalti, V'ga'alti, V'lakachti. Good Shabbos. Please don't forget to subscribe. You'll get the video every week by subscribing. Put a like. Thank you very much. Good Shabbos.